Good morning, welcome. I'm Deborah Leong, and today's practice is going to be entirely on the floor. You don't even need a mat. If you just want to lie there on the floor, you can put a blanket down. You do want to have some room side to side when you take your leg out to the side or your arm out to the side. Other than that, just a little bit of space and either a yoga strap if you have one, or if not, just grab a belt, a towel, anything like that will do. Now, this practice is really for those who have tight hamstrings and find stretching them is just a challenge. That's why we do it on the floor. It's a little easier for the back. So go ahead and make your way onto the floor. And just have your strap, belt, or towel somewhere nearby. And just for now, just bend your knees, feet on the floor. And if you like, you can either have your knees tented towards one another if that feels good to you, or you can even have your legs straight if that feels better, or knees bent. But we're going to lie on the back with the hands on the belly. And just take a few moments here to find a nice smooth breath. If you know Ujjayi breath, ocean sounding breath, then please take that. If not, just breathe smoothly. Maybe even take a deep breath in and let it out with a sigh. So let's inhale, full breath in, hold for a moment, and then let it go. 2 more times. Inhale, breathe deep, hold, exhale, let it go. 1 more time. Inhale, hold, and let it go. And then coming back to a nice smooth breath. And just feel the breath flowing in and out for a few moments here. Focus on the sound if you're making the sound of Ujjayi and the feel of the breath. Maybe feel the belly rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale. The eyes are gently closed. Then on your next inhale, just give yourself a nice stretch. Stretching out the legs, stretching the arms up and back if that's okay for your shoulders. Make your back body long, lengthen the back of the neck. And then on your next inhale, bend the knees again. Take the feet to the floor. And then take your strap around your right foot and extend your right leg up towards the ceiling. Now, it might be pretty tight here, especially if this is in the morning for you. This might be tight, so just be patient, not aggressive. Notice that the chin is jutted up. Keep the back of the neck long. And if you're really tight here, you could even bend that right knee a little bit so that you could bring the knee closer towards you so that you're kind of folding from the hip joint. So if the hamstring's really tight and you're trying to straighten your leg right away and you find that that's kind of rounding your low back and kind of causing you any discomfort, especially in your low back, then just soften the knee a little bit. You want to fold from the hip joint if you can here. So the knee can be soft. Over time, working towards straightening it, but again, not with aggression, just gently, over time, patiently. Notice if you're gripping with all your might here with the strap. If so, kind of just use as much effort as you need. Find a nice smooth breath. And then holding the strap with just the right hand. Let the toes rotate out to the right a little bit, and then take the right leg out towards the right. Now the left knee might go out to the left as kind of a counterbalance. And if you like, taking the left arm out to the left. So try to keep both hips on the floor. Breathe. Patience. And then inhale, raising the right leg back up to center. Holding the strap with both hands. And then as you inhale, lift your chest straight up towards the ceiling. And then maybe draw the knee in a little bit closer. And then exhale, release the head back to the floor. Release that right leg. And then I'm going to take the left leg with the strap. Gently bringing it up towards the ceiling. Again, the knee can be bent. Try to fold from the hip joint instead of rounding the low back. And breathe. Lengthen the back of the neck. Being patient. Using only as much energy and strength as you need with the hands and arms. And if you find that your shoulders are really coming up towards your ears, try to relax them down a bit. So the neck is long. And then holding the strap with just the left hand. Take the right arm out towards the right if you like. Rotate the left toes out to the left a little bit, and then take the left leg out towards the left. The right knee can go out towards the right to keep your hips stable, so it's kind of like a counterweight. And breathe, be patient. And then inhaling, bringing the left leg back up to the ceiling, towards the ceiling. Hold the strap with both hands. And inhale, use your abdominal muscles a bit here to lift your chest straight up towards the ceiling, and then maybe guiding that left knee a little closer. And then exhale, release the head back to the floor, and then releasing the left leg with the strap. And just put the strap to the side for a moment. Taking your right foot on top of your left knee with the foot flex. And the right leg rotating out. Now you can either just stay just like this and just gently press that right thigh away from you a little bit, trying to get a little stretch in the outer left hip. Or if it's accessible to you without strain, you could bring that left leg in and clasping behind the thigh. Maintaining a nice smooth breath. And then exhale, release the left leg to the floor. Release the right leg. Take the left foot on top of the right thigh. The foot's flexed. And gently guide that left thigh or left knee away from you, not being aggressive here. Either stay just like this, or bring the right leg in and clasp behind the thigh. Nice smooth breath. And exhale, release. And take a gentle knee down twist. I'm going to take the left leg straight with the foot on the floor. I'm going to roll onto the outer edge of the left hip and then take the right knee across gently, not being aggressive again with this. And notice if your right shoulder is coming off the floor, the scapula, the shoulder blade in the back. If so, gently draw that shoulder blade towards the floor. You can either take it's okay for that right knee to come up when you do that. Either take your right hand to your waist, or if you like, you can take it out to the side. Then inhale, bring the right leg back up to center. Take both feet to the floor, adjust the hips, give a nice neutral spine, a neutral pelvis. Straighten the right leg, and then we're going to roll onto the outer edge of the right hip, and then take the left knee across. You can gently guide it with the right hand, but don't be forceful. If you feel your left shoulder blade is coming off the floor, just gently draw that left shoulder blade back to the floor. It's okay if this knee comes up a bit. You can either keep your left hand on the waist, or if you like, you can take it out to the side. And breathe. Inhale, coming back to center. Take both feet to the floor. And then just lift your hips a little bit and just adjust your hips. If they're at all to the side, just bring them back to a neutral position. And then we're going to take our strap around both feet. So draw both knees in. And then we're going to take the knees out to the sides and lift the upper body, taking the strap around both feet and come back down. And then we're going to gently straighten both legs. Again, if they're not totally straight, that's okay. You can bend your knees a little bit here. But you want to get a forward tilt in the pelvis if you can. It's not extreme, but you want a little bit of a natural curve in the low back. So you're not flat. And then just take the very ends of your strap or towel you're using, and then we're going to gently take the feet out as wide as you comfortably can. Again, the knees can be bent here. And if you like, you can even rock side to side gently, kind of massage the low back. And then coming up to center. Taking the feet back together. Bend the knees, release the strap. And then I'm just going to roll onto our right side. Stay here for a moment. And gently come up to a seated position. Take your time. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day. Namaste.